Hi everyone, this is Sarah Robinson and welcome to Module 4 of the blog PowerUp Playbook. I can't believe we've reached the final module, but here we are. This module is all about making the experience of putting together your blog series as effortless as possible. Now remember that effortless doesn't mean no work. What effortless means is that the work and energy that you pour into putting your series together feels as light as it possibly can. My whole objective for you is that this is a fun experience, a learning experience, and that gives you a really great sense of accomplishment when it's all said and done, not a sense of, oh my God, I'm about to die, I'm so exhausted, that was horrible kind of feeling. I don't want that for you. Now, to make that happen, there are two keys to keeping your blog series effortless. Number one is to have a plan. You've got to have a plan. Don't do this by the seat of your pants. All of the material that is in this blog power book is designed for you to have a plan that you can execute. Number two, take regular, consistent action on that plan. There is a checklist, you've got a master timeline, you've got to take regular, consistent action. If you wait till the last minute and try to throw together a blog series, it will not have the results that you want. So plan and then take action regularly on that plan. Launching a blog series is a lot like launching a product for sale. You are not asking for money, that's true, but what you are asking for are two things. Number one, name and email address. People are really resistant to giving that up. And you're also asking for a really precious commodity, attention. You want their attention not just for a few minutes, but you want their attention over a series of days, maybe even weeks. So in order to do that, we've really got to approach this as a launch. And all of the material in Module 4 is designed to help you really put that together in a way that's powerful. Okay? Now, I want you to get out your master timeline. We talked about that in the last module, and in this module I've included my master checklist, and I've put it in the basic sequence that I accomplish things for my blog series. So as you're moving down the checklist, those things are in a rough order. What I'd like you to do is make your own master timeline. Choose day one, what that date is going to be. After you choose your theme, choose day one, and then work backwards from there so that you know what has to happen when. You will feel much more secure about your series if you have this master timeline in place. So give yourself that gift, okay? You need to plan out at least 3.5 months. People are like, can I do this next month? And I guess the answer is you could, but why would you? You're not going to be able to get the guest posters that you want, and you won't go into this series composed and ready to make it the series that you want it to be. So when you first plan out your series, give yourself 3.5 months lead time. That's 3.5 months from day one, and that will give you plenty of time to do all of the back of the house stuff that has to happen, so that when day one gets here, you are composed and light and happy and really ready to be the host and curator of an amazing series. Start with the end in mind. How do you want your participants to be different when the series is over? They're going to start the series in one place, and when the series is over, they're going to be in a different place. What's that journey going to look like? That will help you design your content and your theme in a way that's going to be really meaningful, because you'll have that kind of focus. And then what action do you want them to take once the series is over? Do you want them to sign up for a teleseries? Do you want them to come to a live event? Do you want them to buy something? What action do you want them to take at the end of your series? Knowing that will help you guide the content and shape the content so that it will help them take that next action step with you, okay? Now, as you are looking at your master timeline and you're looking at the checklist that I've given you, I want you to assign specific dates to specific tasks. These dates can change. You can exchange tasks, move them around, but by assigning specific dates to specific tasks, you will have a plan and you will know what the next action is that you need to take. This kind of predictability is going to get really, really important the closer you get to day one, because that's when, the closer you get to day one, the more likely there's going to be something that doesn't go the way you planned it. And I want you to have the energy and composure to handle those things, and I want them to be the exception, not the rule. So assign specific dates to specific tasks. Let's see. Every day, take an action on your blog series. By keeping your blog series action checklist front and center, you will always feel like you're making progress. You will always feel like you are taking action and getting closer. So you send an email, you ask someone to guest post for you, you work on your sign-up page, you get your technology in order, something, anything that will help you stay focused and know where you need to put some extra work and extra time in. And this kind of clarity, the clarity that comes with staying in it every day, is going to keep you from freaking out. I know it doesn't, maybe from here it doesn't look like you'd have any reason to freak out, but when people get closer, sometimes they do, because they're not sure how it's all going to come together. And by staying in it every single day, it will be a lot easier for you to know what's going on and feel real secure about how your series is coming together. Let's see. I'm looking, I made notes for you. Let's see. My objective, if you aren't getting this, is that you have as much of the back of the house work done. And by that I mean your sign-up page is done, your blog posts are loaded, your autoresponder emails are loaded up, your daily emails that you're going to send to participants, those are loaded up. All that stuff is done so that you're not scrambling on day one or even in week one. You are the composed, relaxed, easy host, welcoming people to your series, facilitating conversation, and really undergirding the blog series experience for both your guest poster and your participants. I use some technology and automation because I really want technology and automation to do the heavy lifting that it can, so that I'm really free to use my time and energy for the things that only I can do. So the technology that I use WordPress. I'm assuming just about everybody now who has a blog uses WordPress. I use Ping FM, that's ping.fm. That automatically takes my blog posts or the blog posts of the series and sends them to my social media accounts, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. You can add lots of other social channels, whichever ones that you use and that your tribe uses. You can use Ping FM so that automation, you aren't manually trying to do that. Some people like auto-scheduling tweets about their series, and they use Tweet Later for that, or Hootsuite has a mechanism for doing that. I don't use any fancy WordPress scheduling. I just load them up and assign them a date, but there's a plugin called Editorial Calendar for WordPress, and a lot of my friends use that to get their blog posts scheduled on the right day. So you might check that out. Use Aweber or MailChimp, something that is going to automate your list building process so that when people sign up, you have a way of communicating with them via email besides using your Gmail account. And MailChimp and Aweber both do that really, really well. I use Discus to manage my threaded comments. Threaded comments means that I can respond directly to a comment even if there are 5 comments that have come in after it. Threaded comments are really a critical element of building community, building conversation, and building engagement in your series. There's Discus, there's Livefire, there are a number of comment management systems that you can use. So make sure you get one of those in place before you launch your series. Let's see. Okay. A high-impact blog series is going to have a lot of high touch. It's a high-touch experience. You are the host. It's like hosting a party. You don't want to be the distracted host who's freaking out in the kitchen over something that didn't happen. You want to be calm, cool, and collected and be able to give both your guest posters and your participants a lot of high touch, high visibility, and TLC. So let's get all this stuff done in an easy way so that you are able to do that. Now, remember what I said. The key to making all of this come together is, number one, plan. Write out your plan, your specific plan. And then number two, take action regularly on your plan. As you get closer, the amount of time you spend on getting ready for your blog series is going to increase. So be prepared for that as well. Now, all you have to do is go get your checklist, start planning your theme, your dates, work down that checklist, use all of the templates and easy stuff that I've put into this playbook so that you don't have to reinvent the wheel, and go out and make your series happen. I cannot wait to see how successful it is. All right? Have a great day, everyone. Bye.